This is raspberry leaf tea. It tastes like smooth, non-bitter black tea. And if you're seeking to drastically reduce or eliminate intense menstrual cramps, significantly lighten the amount of your menstrual flow, and reduce or eliminate spotting, then you've met your match. Raspberry leaf tea is an effective solution for a better period that's also organic, natural, low cost, caffeine-free, has no additives, is widely available online and in stores, and is completely without the adverse side effects of NSAID drugs like ibuprofen, Motrin, or Advil. In this video, I'll cover all you need to know to start using this tea, why it works, where to find it, how to incorporate it into your life whether or not you chart your cycle, and a few tasty ways to make it, hot or cold, big batch, or a small cozy mug. Here's why it works. What makes raspberry leaf tea so powerful is its natural blend of fragrine, tannins, and magnesium. These components work in symphony. Fragrine increases the tone of the uterine and pelvic muscles, fortifying it against the muscle spasms that contribute to pain and discomfort sensations during your bleed. Tannins are soothing. They help to lower blood pressure and ease inflammation, relaxing the uterine muscles. Magnesium is naturally rich in raspberry leaves that are grown in healthy soil, and it's a necessary mineral for human nutrition that actually calms muscle contractions in the uterus. Now, we're supposed to take magnesium in by eating plants grown in healthy soil. However, due to industrialized farming practices and unhealthy soil and dietary trends that tend to veer away from magnesium-rich foods, it's estimated that up to 50 to 75% of adults are magnesium deficient. So you may also want to consider supplementing with magnesium glycinate in addition to this tea to help mitigate cramps. Here's where to find it. Target and most local grocery stores and food co-ops carry traditional medicinals raspberry leaf tea bags or something very similar. Starting with a small box of tea bags can be a great way to kind of test the waters to see if you like it before buying in bulk loose leaves later. Speaking of which, my favorite brand of bulk organic loose raspberry leaves is From Great Origins, or FGO. It's available online. This is a resealable 1 pound bag that's literally the same size as my torso, and it'll typically last me 1 full year with regular use each cycle, so it's a really economical buy for only $20. Always choose organic when your budget allows, and links will be in the description for these items. To make raspberry leaf tea, it's really simple. The real question is, how much of it do you want to make? So for a therapeutic dose, you want to cover and steep 1 tablespoon per cup for 15 to 20 minutes in just recently boiled water. And yes, it has to be for 15 to 20 minutes to end up with a strong enough tea to receive the most benefit. For just a mug of hot tea, you can simply just use a tea bag and steep for 15 to 20 minutes, or you can add a tablespoon of loose leaves into some kind of stainless steel fine mesh tea ball or strainer. My favorite, again, will be linked in the description. This hot tea pairs beautifully with honey and an optional dash of heavy cream or goat milk. To prep a big batch of iced tea, you want to fill the biggest pot that you can reasonably fit into your fridge full of water, but leave about 1 inch of space at the top so you can fit in the loose leaves later. Then cover and bring it to a boil. Once it boils, turn off the heat. Add 1 tablespoon or 1 tea bag per cup of water in the pot and mix it in until they're soaked. Let that steep for at least 20 minutes. It can also be even longer, or until the water just cools down to room temperature, depending how strong you want the tea to taste. Once it's fully steeped, pour the tea and leaves into another large bowl or pots through a stainless steel mesh strainer to filter out the leaves. Pour the tea back into the original pot or just leave it in the big bowl to go into your fridge. fridge. Now, if you want to sweeten the tea with sugar and lemon juice to taste, you should do it at this stage when the tea is still warm enough to fully dissolve the sugar crystals before you put it back into the fridge to cool completely. Now, iced raspberry leaf tea is so versatile and it tastes incredible in this form. It's really refreshing on its own, but I think it's best with a bit of sugar and freshly squeezed lemon juice to taste. But get creative with it, because believe me, you're going to be drinking a lot of this every cycle for the foreseeable future, and you'll want to enjoy it with a variation of tastes over time. So think of the tea as a base to which you can add flavored seltzer or your favorite kombucha or lemonade. And one big batch of this is going to last up to 5 days when properly stored in the fridge, but you'll probably finish it a bit sooner in less than 3 days. To get the best possible benefit from drinking raspberry leaf tea, you should actually start drinking it at the end of your luteal phase, the day before menstruation begins, which you can identify accurately if you're properly charting your cycle's biomarkers. Charting allows you to predict when true menstruation will begin in advance, so you can prepare a big batch of this tea ahead of time and just completely preempt and prevent the onset of intense cramps and discomfort. Most people who I recommend this tea to, they may be feeling cramp intensity up to like a 7, 8, or a 9 out of 10. When drinking this tea regularly though, in the proper dosage, they report back to me that cramp sensations go down to a 1 or a 0 out of 10. If you're not charting, just start as soon as you start to notice any active bleeding or spotting, but note that by that time it's possible you may already be experiencing cramps, so if that's the case, just start right away. To get the most benefit, you want to drink at least 1 cup 3 times daily or more, spread out throughout the day, so morning, midday, and evening, for your entire period until all the bleeding and spotting has come to an end. And you might be surprised to find that your bleed will be lighter. It'll probably feel easier and it'll pass by sooner and more quickly. That is the tea doing its work. I've been drinking raspberry leaf tea since 2017, and I've personally experienced the positive change to my periods when I remember to use it versus when I don't or when I'm unable to. I've also been recommending this to my Second Nature Cycles clients and friends and community members, especially for those with recurrent high-intensity cramps and heavy periods or spotting surrounding menstruation. Time and again, it's proven to work. I encourage you to try it out for yourself and share your experiences with this tea in the comments. If you're serious about learning to accurately chart your cycle for health or highly effective natural birth control with a certified fertility awareness educator, please go ahead and schedule a free one-on-one connection call with me to learn about my online course and virtual support via the first link in the video description below. If you'd like to see more videos about period self-care and the paradigm shift of fertility awareness charting, please subscribe to my channel now by tapping the link on the left of your screen. To help more people see this video and have better periods with raspberry leaf tea, please like this video and share it with someone who could benefit. That's all for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon.